Alright, so you've learned FX animation basics, and now you want to know how to use this knowledge effectively. So right now, I'll share with you some techniques that can help you achieve some pretty good results a lot faster. When we learn how to draw and animate, we usually get stuck up against many obstacles that has to do with our current experience. And of course, these difficulties depend on our skills. Some people are very talented, others not so much. So, based on this difference, we should choose our own method of learning. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most important aspects, fine motor skills. It has to do with accuracy of your drawings. Fine motor skills has a direct effect on your ability to draw. The more accurate your lines are, the better your motor skills. Many teachers recommend training your fine motor skills by drawing simple things like circles and lines. And while it may be a really good way to improve your skills, it didn't work for me at all. I was bored to death drawing all those circles and lines and gave it up after a week or so. So for me, it was much more interesting to draw FX elements without separating them into basic shapes. And it really worked for me because FX elements are quite simple in themselves. Plus, you get to learn how to catch the rhythm of the lines, which ultimately helps you make your drawings much more attractive. But of course, if you feel like drawing primitives helps you a great deal, you should definitely do that. See how it feels. Alright, so I think one of the best practices would be drawing fast sketches. Knowing how to draw a good sketch is a very effective skill. It's gonna help you a lot. But right now, let's talk about one particular exercise. So, we'll try to draw without lifting a pen up too much. Also, I suggest combining this exercise with lasso painting. So this method is all about selecting a particular area and instant lasso or filled stroke filling. The name of the tool actually might vary depending on the type of software you're using. So this way, you'll improve your hand, so to speak. So you'll be able to draw what comes to mind instead of just going with the flow. But there's a downside. In order to be able to draw fast, you must make less mistakes. What it means is that with improvement of fine motor skills, you'll also have to train spatial thinking and memory. Alright, so the next practice I want to share with you is the thing I call skill eater. You can tell from the name that it has to do with learning from others, in a kind of rough manner, I would say. So the term is based on the Indian custom when they used to eat hearts of their enemies to gain their power. So obviously, I don't suggest you go cannibal and eat hearts of skilled animators. I'm talking about using other artists' work as references. And don't be afraid of it, it's good exercise. I know that many cool non-Japanese Sakuga animators studied hand-drawn animation using references. And this is actually the first tip they give to newbies. So, by copying a good reference, you study the author's drawing style, their technique, while also developing your taste. Also, by creating animation template in your head, you'll find it much easier to draw those kinds of things in the future. So it really is an ideal learning model when you find that something's hard for you. Okay, so the principle is very simple. Redraw animation. Sometimes it helps to outline, but it's better to just redraw. Then repeat this step if necessary. Then draw from memory or do something similar while occasionally looking at the original. Then repeat after a while. Bear in mind that this method won't give you instant results. You'll have to practice for months or even years. I know that many experienced artists and animators often exercise by copying their gurus. Another technique is speed animation. Beginners often spend a lot of time analyzing references and then very slowly and carefully draw animation. It's okay for a start while you study material. However, it shouldn't become a habit, so I strongly advise you use speed animation at least once a week. The main idea is to rid yourself of perfectionism. This method will help you see the full picture. Also, you won't be distracted by details, so you'll spend more time actually working. Alright, I think that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed my tips. Tell me what you think in the comments, press the like button if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.